So, where we last left off, you guys having just confronted one of Olvazandalus's closest henchmen, referred to as the Onirigens, after defeating him in battle whilst he continued to spew yellow mist all over the place. Examined by Gideon, drawing on his scientific and arcane knowledge to deduce that the man was in fact hollow. And inside of him, and the empty cavity in his chest seemed to have housed, prior to his death, some sort of interplanar portal. With this knowledge, you ventured back to the cultist camp, speaking to Ren Elborn one more time before heading upstairs to confront the rest of Olvazandalus's Onirigens, as well as Olvazandalus himself. Upon moving upstairs, you confronted Bag Lady, Agra Loomis, one of the few crazed, actually criminally insane patients of the Briarstone Asylum. A bloody melee ensued between you, the Bag Lady, and two other of the cultists. You came out on top and then proceeded deeper into the second story, where you came across two more of Olvazandalus's Onirigens, seemingly the main source of the yellow mist encompassing the asylum. You killed them both, stopping the spewing forth of the yellow mist from whatever planar the portals inside them led to. However, before the mist could clear, you needed to confront Xandalus himself. You went down. He didn't actually put up much of a fight, although it seemed like something else was controlling him. After slaying him, yellow mist spewed forth from his body, releasing the Tatterman, the extraplanar being that had been haunting the dreams of everyone trapped in the asylum. You engaged him in combat, eventually slaying him and freeing the Briarstone Asylum from the influence of the Tatterman and Olvazandalus once more. With the mist now cleared, you were free to depart from Briarstone Asylum via boat, along with Winter Clarkska and the rest of the survivors that were holed up in the chapel. As you rowed across Lake Incarthan from the island containing Briarstone Asylum to the town of Thrushmoor, up ahead in the early evening darkness, the lanterns of Thrushmoor dotting the horizon as you make land on one of the beaches. You take in the sight, still raining, cloudy and foggy, with the occasional crack of thunder and lightning. But you take in this small hovel of a town with a large hillock rising behind it. In the northwest distance, you can see a large manor, its many windows lit up, and directly to the north, on a second point where the hill rises, a large fort with a large stone wall and turrets towering above the town. As you assist the survivors in pulling the rowboat up the beach, just here, Winter turns to you. I must head to the Sleepless Detective Agency to rendezvous with Amari and see what's been happening in the last few days. You're welcome to join me.
I think that we will.
Yes, I'll follow along.
please?
It's not far from here. She leaves instructions with Captain Borson on where to take the rest of the people. That they should perhaps seek shelter at the nearby Pharasman Chapel. And then leads you up the road. It's just 2 blocks away, and you come across a large wooden building with a sign above the door saying the Sleepless Detective Agency with an emblem, a large alert eye looking over anyone walking past. Winter knocks at the door. There's no answer at first. She waits a few moments and then knocks again. Eventually you hear some footsteps on the inside, or the door opens. On the other side of the door, a hard-faced woman with a single scar on her cheek. At first, sort of takes in the group, a confused look on her face before she recognizes Winter. Winter! Where have you been? Meg. I'm sorry, I've been trapped at the asylum. It's a long story. Please, I need to see Cesadio at once. Alright, and she turns and seems to take in your faces for the first time, and her face goes from one of pleasantry from talking to Winter to just an instant sour look on her face. What are you doing with them? They were at the asylum as well. Yes, so I heard. You brought them back? Yes, they were very helpful in helping me get several survivors out of the asylum. Sorry, do you know these people? Yes. They're somewhat of a nuisance around town here. What do you want?
What do you mean?
What
nuisance?
do you know who you are? Was it Meg?
She just sort of like looks confused at you and turns back to Winter. Oh, please, I can vouch for them. They've been helpful. I don't know what previous farms you have with them, but please let them in. Alright, come in. Behave yourselves.
Of course.
Stands back and beckons the 5 of you inside. Closes the door behind you. Leads you down a hallway into what seems to be like a large communal office. You see several doors leading off to other rooms, and they bring you into something of almost like the police station from the movies. Just a bunch of desks around in the same room. Several people seated, busy doing paperwork. Another man sort of entering from one of the side rooms. Spots a lot of you walking in. He gives Winter a nod before spying Aoife and Balthus at the front of the group. Huh. Well, it ain't the gruesome twosome. What do you think you're doing here? And his eyes sort of move past you and settle on Professor Gideon standing behind you. You got a lot of nerve coming here! He instantly shapes up and just sort of stampedes across the room towards Professor Gideon. Several others people notice that what's happening and jump out of their seats and start restraining him.
I'm gonna knock an arrow in readiness for a fight.
They spot you drawing weapons. Instantly, everyone else in the room, about 4 or 5 people, pull out hand crossbows and other various weapons and point them at your group.
Do I know you? What quarrel do you have with my friend here?
Bearded man, so standing behind, and he's just like, Winter, what are you thinking bringing them here? These are criminals.
Criminals, you say?
Can't even keep their weapons sheathed.
What's a bow? It's always out talking.
I must state that I have no ill meaning here. Doing whatever we are, we just come from the asylum. We have suffered from amnesia. I know it's not something that a pretty good excuse, especially if we have done criminal activities in the past, but the facts remain. We have no memory of past maybe 3-4 days ago. So whatever I have done in my past, I apologize, but I do not know of the things that I have done. I'm here to learn of what a person I am, and clearly, I'm already not impressed.
Winter steps into like the center of the group. She's like, "Everybody, put your weapons down. What's the matter with you all?"
I'm sorry, he charged across the room at us. I'm just,
Puts my arrow back in the quiver and
The man wearing the large leather duster sort of calms down a little bit, breathing heavy, spits on the floor in front of you guys, and storms off to another room. Everyone
that's not very nice.
around the room sort of like stow their weapons, retake their seats, just kind of like eyeballing you guys like to the side as you stand there in the room wondering just what just happened. Can we...
Is he like the sheriff or something around here? Like, what's his problem?
Just like,
Do you...
Meg, the hard-faced woman that answered the door sort of turns to Winter. Is like, "I really can't remember anything." No, I'm
Well,
afraid
obviously not.
Apparently they were committed to the asylum with some sort of group amnesia.
I only learnt my name like 2 days ago.
Yes, I only found out about my PhD then, too.
Well, please keep your weapons sheathed. You will not be
Well,
warned
don't
again.
threaten us then.
Didn't threaten you.
I was rushing at my friend here.
Well, considering what this goblin did.
Goblin?
It was an
Goblin?
underreaction, she says, speaking of Gideon.
Was I
And
right?
Can what
you
is
fill
it
us in on the
exactly?
gaps?
Yes, you mind?
Yes, if you're going to insult
why
us,
I'm now,
at least tell us why you're insulting us.
Winter sort of turns around and is like, "Alright, why don't you all take a seat and I go speak to Cesadia?"
Okay, I'll take a seat. Apparently, we're hardened criminals. Who would
Ava's
have
not going to
thought?
sit down.
Well, you three are hardened criminals.
That's actually a
Nothing
good
has
point,
been said
actually.
about me.
I feel like
Winter enters one of the offices at the end of the room, where you guys sort of just sit there awkwardly. One
Not
of the
sitting down.
one of the other women sitting at one of the desks sort of turns, just like playfully eyeballing you guys as though this is all very entertaining for her.
Lucky Jocelyn.
She sort of leans over towards Aoife. She's like, "So you really don't remember anything?"
Well, if I did, I probably wouldn't have come in here, would I? Isn't that pretty accurate?
Yes, probably not. I'm lucky, by the way. Lucky Jocelyn.
Well, I'm not very lucky, apparently.
neither am I.
The man with the sort of the heavy mutton chops and the bowler hat that had spoken up earlier, sort of seated on the desk in front of Lucky, sort of like cocks his head to the side a little bit and pulls his pipe out of his mouth for a second. And he's like, "Whatever you do, don't ask her about her gardening." "Oh, fuck off, Lucky."
Oh, you don't ask Jocelyn about her garden? Okay. I was like, I don't have a garden.
That's all I want to ask about now.
Yes, why would you bring it up if... what do you have in your garden, Jocelyn?
At this point, Winter comes back out of the office and like leans over and she's like, "No, come on, come in."
As
Chap's
we're
not going
walking
to attack
around,
us anymore, is he?
telling someone not to ask something is like telling someone not to look at something. You immediately look at it.
I'm going to follow Winter, though.
You enter
If
into
that
a fairly lavish office. With a large mahogany desk in the center of the room and a leather lounge over in the corner. Seated behind the desk Very stern-looking woman dressed in purple. Winter closes the door once the four of you enter. The woman speaks up. Well, hello there. Winter's told me here that you have no memory. So let me introduce myself. My name is Society of Rents. This is my detective agency.
Well, I'm Aoife.
I trust there will be no more trouble during your visit here.
Gideon. No. Well, if you don't attack us, we won't defend ourselves. That's all I was doing.
There's well, hardly a reason to point an arrow at someone, is there?
I wasn't pointing at anyone, I was just, getting ready.
Right.
But anyway,
Well,
sorry about it.
What do the four of you want?
To know our crimes. We've come in here accused of things apparently we've done in our pasts, but, ma'am, we don't remember anything as of like 4 days ago. We've been given complete amnesia. We were over in the asylum for reasons that we do not know. We're hoping you could clear the air for us, or at least point us in the right direction to clear the air.
Right, well, you're known around town to be villains and just general scumbags in the employ of Count Hazelton Lyles, so you're not going to find many friends around.
Shit.
If we are so well known, when was the last time anyone saw us?
Obviously, there were rumors that you were shipped off to the asylum, and apparently these rumors were true.
How long ago was that?
Well, I don't know. I'd say I really cared. Now, Winter says you're looking for Lyles, correct?
Yeah, well, something like that, I guess. I just want to find out what the fuck's going on with my life, I guess.
Who we are.
Yes, like,
Good or
I just
bad?
can't remember anything. So, like, anything you tell me, anything that Lyles can tell me, just
Well,
better than not knowing who I am.
Seems to be... Lyles seems to have left town days ago. He has not been seen for a while. We have a
Is
few
he a shady
leads.
motherfucker?
We have a few leads about him, but frankly, I'm not really willing to share any information with you at this time, because frankly, I don't trust you.
That's fair enough.
Alright, well, can you give us your assessment on Lyles? What you thinking of him?
Well, in Lau's absence, the militia have deserted because they haven't been paid. The constable is refusing to cooperate, and the magistrate has disappeared.
Sorry, did you say militia? Why is there a military force around here?
Well, you know, just
That's because fog and stuff, and there's like, demons and shit. Is that why it was, or
more or less.
did
yes.
you guys not? Did you guys not have the demons over here? Like
No.
the bat, and
No.
like the creepy crawlies.
No demons. No. Winter has filled me in on the incident at the asylum, and what
Well,
she
you're quite
says is
lucky.
true, then I must extend my thanks to you for saving so many lives.
Of course.
Now, with the militia disappeared, the constable non-cooperative, the town has turned to us as the default authority figure, and frankly, I've got a lot on my plate. You want to win my trust? There's definitely a few things I could use a capable hand with.
Go on then. What can we do for you?
Well, aside from the string of kidnappings that have been occurring the last few days, strangers coming to town and hanging around, people are scared. Nobody goes out after dark anymore, and I've just got trouble all over town. Now,
Have you
Gotta-
been having nightmares?
I can't say I have. No.
Okay, so it was just exclusive to the asylum then.
Yes,
It
perhaps.
might have had something to do with the gas. Sleeping in areas with the gas.
I'd like to know what's behind that though. Yeah, you definitely need to track down Lyles.
Well, look,
But
I had
what- yeah, what
I had a
was it when you
report
just-
this morning from a fisherman by the name of Toli.
Totally.
Yes, there's
Totally.
there is an old wives' tale going around town at the moment. Refer to her as the Briarstone Witch. Everybody seems to be scared that they think this spooky witch is going to come and make everyone from town disappear. Now, this is obviously nonsense. But Tolly said he witnessed something shortly down the coast to the west. Perhaps you can investigate this for me.
Yes.
Certainly.
Something about a
course.
light or something. It's most likely just pirates or smugglers. It'd be good to have it sorted out.
Did you say where it was off the coast? Or to the east or the west?
You'll
Or
have to speak to him.
where is he located?
He's one of the fishermen, so you'll find him down around the market or the piers in the morning.
Fishing quarters? Alright. Yeah, we'll go and... Do you have somewhere we could possibly stay somewhere? Or do you know if we have
Do you know
quarters
of a
somewhere?
Tavern.
Do I have a house or something? That would be nice.
Oh yeah. Do I own property?
Is
I don't
that
know.
something?
You were in the employ of Lals, so as far as I know, you
And
may
where's-
have even taken residence at his manor, but
Is it? And his manor is the big one on the hill.
you certainly can't stay here. Perhaps I can recommend the Silver Wagon Inn.
The silver wagon. Alright.
Silver wagon.
But did you say that the fort was deserted now?
Not deserted, but the constable there is non-cooperative.
Oh,
Right.
well. Damn it. I could have said if it was deserted, I'd just go, see if we can find a room that had AFO written on it and do that one. But silver wagon it is.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you,
I think
Cecilia.
We would probably stay somewhere the night and then get on to the task.
Could you also recommend possibly a good armorer or like a blacksmith
Yes.
in town as well? Because
Someone who
I'm
likes silver.
running quite short on arrows.
I have plenty of wedding rings.
She sort of snorts briefly for a second. Like, well, we have a blacksmith.
Right.
As for the word skilled, I'll let you
Skilled?
make your
Like-
own assessment of her, but let her Binter.
Clatter Binter.
As a smithy, yes. Look for Binter's smithy.
Is there anywhere I can get this treated? And I kind of reveal my grotesque
She's
little
like,
tumors.
oh, God, what is wrong with you?
That was a cried
That's
on
why we
the
need a
asylum.
doctor.
Yes, a doctor as well would be nice.
Well,
Or possibly like a holy man or woman.
Or a surgeon.
A surgeon, yes, that would be nice.
Cut some of this stuff off. You know.
well, I'm afraid priestess from the Pharasman Chapel is one of the people that's disappeared in the last few days.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
But by the
There
way,
is a healing house, though.
Oh.
You could go look into it there. Maybe they'll have something that can help you.
How long
Thank
have
you.
you known us for?
I haven't known you really at all.
Well,
Well,
known
how-
of our presence.
of us,
like,
yes.
How long do you think we've been in town for?
I'd say you and your kind have been a blight on this town for at least 2 years or so.
Did I always have this scar?
Yes, you've always been hideous.
Fantastic, thank you. Just trying to get to the escape of, where it is. I don't like sleeping sometimes. My tongue falls out.
Yes, well,
Bit weird
maybe
when you wake up with a very dry mouth.
maybe
lots of
Alchemist
fluids.
Centilla Roy could possibly help you with that as well. I don't know.
Right.
He's a
Thank you.
halfling that works at the healer's house.
All right. Maybe this is something that we can fix.
This may seem silly as well, considering we've been here for, as you say, 2 years, but seeing as we've not got any memories, is it possible you have a map of town?
Oh, yes, I'm sure I can dig one up here. She turns around to a filing cabinet, produces one, and hands it over to you. There you go.
Thank you. This is much appreciated.
Well, I'm about ready for some rest, so
Yes, a nice
don't mind.
actual bed to sleep on rather than stone floor.
that would be nice.
Yes.
I've never slept in a bed before.
She points out the Silver Wagon Inn on the map for you.
Right, I guess we'll head there. Thank you for your time. Apologies for our previous stuff, the crimes or annoyances that we've caused this town. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves a little bit with actions that we can do for you.
Will we have to like keep our heads down a little bit? Are we notorious somewhat in the town, or is it just between you and I? Like, it's just like a small little group thing.
I'd say there are plenty of people in this town who'll have a problem with you.
That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll do our best to try and decipher what this light is about. We'll go talk to the fisherman on the morrow. Thank you for your time.
It'll be much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Don't know about these guys.
Yep.
Just about this. If anyone else is. Yeah.
Yep. We've got options, I guess. I presume we're outside at this point, standing in the rain.
Sorry, what time of the day is it?
PM. Like 8 p.m.
8 p.m. On Oath Day. Is tomorrow Struth Day?
Oh, God. As soon as we leave, I'm going to summon a familiar.
Truth Day.
And I want to get a...
Well, you don't have any charcoal, incense, or herbs.
Oh, right. Yep. Okay.
And also, yeah, it's got a 1 hour casting time.
Oh. Okay, yep.
What do you think of disguise self? Well, we have two options. We can wander over to the Silver Wagon and possibly get hated and charged extraordinary amounts of money. Or we could possibly visit the old manor, the Iris Hill. If that's where we're from, maybe we do have a room there.
I think we have time today to get to the old manor and go to the Silver Wagon if lodgings at our, I guess, previous establishment fail.
That might be a good idea.
Josh, as we're leaving this place, is there any like area where there's like cloaks hung up anywhere or anything like that? Like a multitude of cloaks, like a large amount of cloaks?
No.
Damn it.
If only I had spell slots, I could cast disguise self.
I run from the sleepless building to the old manor in under 6 seconds.
I think it is worth going to the old manor first to see if we can just get lodgings there.
Alright, so you guys make your way up through the town. As you do pass through town, you see that, yes, it's almost every single house has their shutters closed, doors locked tight. Very few people out on the streets. Every now and then when you do see one or two people, you don't really see anyone traveling on their own. When you do see two or more people, they just seem to have heads down, moving fast to where they're going. They sort of notice you guys, not recognizing you or anything, but they see other people and just go out of their way to avoid you as they move around.
Do the buildings look familiar at all to our dream where we got gutted?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not even close. You do notice something strange. Every now and then, on one of the bare brick walls of some of the buildings, or even just walled off areas, you do see something along those lines. You freeze in your tracks as you see a large charcoal drawn mural of a ruined city under an endless vista of cloudy sky. Something you recognize, yes, from your dreams and from Oliver Zandalis' artworks. As you make your way through town, you spot these things in more than one place.
Do they look like their recent drawings?
There's really no way to tell that.
Oh, does the charcoal look smudged at all in terms of like if it's been rained on?
No.
Okay. So somewhat recently at least, or at least between now and when it last rained.
Possibly.
Alright, let's keep on
As you
walking.
pass through to the other side of town, head up the winding road up to the edge of Iris Hill. As you do approach the manor on the top, you see that the grounds are surrounded by an enormous hedge, completely closing off the manor from both you, besides the upper floor sticking above it, and just stopping anyone from getting in. As you approach the gate, see on the other side this large, thick, iron-barred gate. Two very strangely, even primitively dressed men standing there. Covered, some of them, a few visible sort of tribal tattoos. Both standing there with spears, sort of long, braided hair tied back. And they're wearing just like peasant sort of outfits. But they look very out of place.
I think you take this one.
As you approach the gate, this,
Well, what do you want?
We wish to enter the manor. My name is Professor Gideon. This is Aether and Balthus. We have residence here.
You don't live here.
Well, who lives here?
It's Count Lal's manor.
Yes. And we work for Count Laos.
I don't know you.
When did you come? How many of you have been in service here?
It's time for you to leave. You're not welcome.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Can we
Not
can
very
we
nice.
talk to the manager?
Yes. Do you have a manager we can talk to?
they just sort of silently just sort of stare at you.
Come on, we
Oh,
mean no
right.
harm. Take us to your employer.
Oof.
No.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Alright,
I
fuck
guess.
this. I'm just going
Okay.
back to the wagon. Okay.
Right. Yes. All right.
I guess there's truly no convincing them.
Yep.
He's too dumb to even understand what he's trying to do here anyway, so let's just leave.
Yes. They clearly don't recognize authority. They want no
Clearly
longer-
not. I'm going to leave a bad review.
Yes, I'm
Less
signing
than
into
one
Yelp
star.
right now.
Yes.
Nope. Yes. Good day, sirs. I felt kind of bad after that. I would guess we'll
Well,
head
you
to the
deserved
Silver
it.
Wagon then.
Right, you head back down to town, and in the direction of the Silver Wagon, where Sadia informed you where it was. As you get around the block, you hear some strange racket coming from somewhere out in the street. As you round the corner, you see a very raggedly dressed man, sort of filthy, standing there, dripping wet in the rain. Shaggy long hair and a shaggy beard. He's holding a lantern and sort of walking in circles out in the front of the streets. The end is nigh! The end is nigh! The witch comes to claim us all! Flee Thrushmoor while you can! Before it's too late!
Good sir, how would we do such a thing? Freeing Thrushmoor, as you say.
How do you flee Thrushmoor?
Oh, I thought you said free, not flee. Why?
Flee Thrushmoor!
Well, why are you still here if you believe such things?
Someone has to warn everybody!
How many people are listening to you?
Well, we
So
are.
he
I
stops
guess.
and like counts you. He's like 4.
Right. How long ago was that? Was that just today?
A few seconds ago, yes.
Okay, so you convinced a few people 4 seconds ago that to leave town.
Yes.
All right. Well, carry on. You're clearly doing good work, so carry on.
Where did you get your information? And which witch?
Oh yeah, that's that too. Which is which? That we want.
He's so he goes cross-eyed for a second. He's like, the Briarstone Witch.
Right. Have you spoken to her?
Yes, I have seen her in my dreams. She comes to claim us all. The Thrushmoor vanishing encroaches on us once again.
And what does this witch look like?
Yes.
Oh,
the
she's
stream.
hideous. Yes, a long hooked nose covered in warts, flowing, ragged hair,
Does she
green
float?
slime oozing forth from her pores.
Ooh.
Yes, she sounds very, very sticky. Good. And you had a dream about such a woman?
Yes, heed my warning. Leave Thrushmoor before it's too late.
Oh, I hope you don't keep having this sticky dream.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you. No, we're taking you very seriously.
Well, anyway, friend, do you know where the silver wagon is, which is heading to the now? Could you point us out to us?
He just sort of like glances above your head at like the sign that says Silver Wagon above the building.
Oh, that's it. All right, thanks, friend.
I'm
Well,
right out the front. All right, yes, thank you.
keep up the good work, I guess. Keep on warning those people about the witch. We'll see you around, I guess.
I'll shuffle through my inventory and I'll give him a handshake.
just
I was gonna give him gold or something, but then I just looked and I'm like, I don't want to give any up of my stuff. So and I felt bad if I don't give him anything. Oh, I should have given him the mace I had, but the child has it now. Okay, I'll give him a handshake.
I'll ask him as well how many days until the witch comes if he's trying to tell everyone to flee when he is going to flee.
You say that. That's what? What did you ask?
So when are you planning on leaving town?
Yeah.
Or are you
Like how many
sacrificing
days until
yourself?
the witch gets here?
I will leave when it is time for me to leave, when my work is done.
And that's when everybody else leaves town.
Yes.
Right, okay. You do see how you're exposing yourself here a little bit. You know the witch is probably going to come after you more likely because you're trying to warn everyone to leave.
He scowls at you for a second. He's like, "You are a harbinger of the witch."
Yeah, sure, why not? Yes.
And if I
you
am
found
I
me.
not warning you now?
This is not the case at all. In fact, you are technically the harbinger of the witch.
Yes, you're not giving us any information about her.
Four of
And you're
you.
trying to stay in town. If you were...
Demons!
I'd like this.
Demons! A curse on you! A curse on
See?
these demons! Do not let them into your establishment!
I walk inside.
Yeah, well,
No, welcome inside.
good. I'd pat him on the back. Oh, what? But if I know a good asylum. But sadly, anyway, cheerio. And wanders inside.
You enter sort of a reception area, entry foyer, with a set of stairs leading up and a set of stairs leading down. There is a red-haired, stern-faced woman standing behind the counter, looking down at her paperwork. She's just sort of shaking her head slowly and just, like, glances up at you as you walk in. She's like, "I'm sorry, I apologize for him. He's been quite a nuisance, and he's really messing with my..." She sees your faces now that you come closer, and she's like, no. She points at Heimlich.
Hold
Like,
up.
"You're barred."
Hold up. Is there
Whoa,
photos
whoa.
of us on the wall?
Wait,
The little pictures?
can you please just 1 second?
Yes.
What's your name? I'm Aoife. This is Gideon, Heimlich, and Balthus.
I bloody know who you are. Heimlich here is
Yeah.
welcome.
Why?
Hey, well-
What did I do?
You owe me at least 40 gold.
40 gold.
I've not paid your tab in months.
I was like, fair. Why do you think I'm here? And then I put 40 gold onto the counter.
She's sort of like a little taken aback. She's like, oh. Alright, well, that being the case, there was still the matter of the fight you started last time you were here.
How long
I
did the witch
do not
last?
recall any such fight. I'm afraid, but
Wait, this
Even
old
if
fellow
the-
he started a fight?
even if there was a fight, surely I was not the protagonist.
You're right, you weren't the protagonist. You were the antagonist.
That
That's
means
why you were
started
beaten
it
and then
Heimlich.
carried out.
Yeah.
Well, then,
Yeah.
if he was beaten, then surely there's no issue. There's no reason for him to
A
start another
sentence
fight.
has been served.
Like, what are you four doing
Well-
here anyway?
We
Well,
just came from the asylum, and we have no
Yes.
memory of beyond 4 days ago.
What do you want? You
What?
here to drink?
Yeah, we're here to sleep.
I want to sleep. Yes, I need a bed.
A drink's not a bad idea either, though.
That would be good. Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Sort of-
Whiskey, neat.
Reaches over and sort of like places a hand on the money that Heimlich's just put on the counter. She's like, all right then, but Heimlich pays up front tonight.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I think
we can
that's
all pay
fair.
up front.
I
if you
think it's
want.
on. If Heimlich's paying for all of us, that sounds great.
I mean, yes, it's fantastic. Heimlich, yes.
I will pay for the first night. How much is it?
It is. It's 5 silver pieces each night.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 gold.
And what was your name? Sorry,
Dana,
Dana. Could I please get like 4 ales and a rum?
like
And,
downstairs.
uh,
Go visit the tap
Oh,
room.
okay. All right. Yeah, that's what. Well, do we have a room for us?
Yes, here.
each
She
order.
rummages around and passes you a key. She's like, here you go.
Thank
Room-
you.
okay.
Let's-
Room upstairs on the right.
Before I leave,
So
I'll
you're
visit.
sharing.
Yeah.
how did I actually accumulate the 40 gold pieces? In,
Bloody
in
drinking yourself into a bloody stupor every night?
Could be me. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go get something to drink. So I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yep.
Right, so you head downstairs. It descends down into a tap room down in the basement. Several round tables set up and a small bar with a bunch of barrels with taps on them behind it. It's fairly silent as you walk down. There's only 1 or 2 other patrons sitting there drinking.
Heimlich.
There's even a small stage that looks like where entertainment would usually be, but it lay dormant tonight.
Heimlich. Here. And Gideon will reach into his coin purse and pull out 10 gold pieces. I feel a bit guilty of you suddenly having the debts of your past. Have these.
No. If this is what I've done, I must make amends.
If you insist, I'm more than happy to give you some money for it. I've got a bit of stuff that I'd like to sell, but I can spare this at the moment.
The first round could be on you.
Okay, sounds good to me. And we'll go to the bar.
Alright, there's a portly man behind the bar, wearing one of those, like the old man hats, the golfing hat kind of thing. He's, alright, you lot. Oh no.
The usual good barkeep.
Oh, alright, Heimlich. Paid your tab?
Of course. How do you think I got it?
Yeah, figures. He turns around and gets like the top shelf whiskey down,
Hell.
pours you a shot, and then turns around and gets pours a tall ale, sits it down next to that. Alright, and the rest of you?
4 ales and a rum, please. And whatever they want.
Do I also have a usual?
I can't really say you come here that often. What?
What about me?
What? I don't. What is this? What?
Nothing. I'll have a whiskey, neat, please.
Alright, here you go. 4 ales, a rum, and a whiskey.
Thank you. And how much was it?
That will be 2 gold pieces.
No problem. I'll put mine on 2 gold on the thing. Gotta sit down and start sinking one of them at least.
As you turn around to take a table, sort of broad-chested but fairly skinny man sort of dressed as though a stevedore, approaches the bar. Oimlik, that you?
Yes. I'm sorry. I can't see very well, you see. And like I kind of like point to the gross tumors. Who am I talking to?
Oh, you look awful, Heimlich. Oh, what happened to you? Where have you been? It's me, Keldrin.
Keldrin, I'm afraid I don't remember much at the moment. There has been several accidents. We've just returned from the asylum.
Wait,
The
asylum?
Yes. We have all had a form of amnesia. And
Wait.
I'm afraid I do not remember much.
You mean to tell me you don't even remember me?
I don't.
I'm your favorite card buddy.
What kind of cards do we normally play?
Usually, a little bit of 3 dragon ante or a little 5-card stud.
Well, you are welcome to join us. We're just sitting down for some refreshment.
Well, alright, I guess. I was just about to leave. But I'll have a quick drink with you.
Wonderful. And I kind of like gesture over towards an empty table.
Pull 2 tables together.
Sits down with you. Oh, yeah, I see. All 4 of you are over at the asylum.
Yes.
Yes.
We all has the same symptoms. We all lost our memory. Perhaps you could tell me more about what I used to do here,
Well, yeah. Can't say
other
you're,
than
can't
play
say you
cards.
really used to share much with me about what you actually did for Laos, but I can tell you that much. You're in his employ for a long time.
See. And was I very frequent here on the cards?
Well, yeah, a few times a week. I ain't seen you for about a week. You, last time we played, you said you were going on a little trip somewhere.
Did I say where I was going on the trip?
Oh, you didn't. You said you were to do something for Laos. Last thing, I saw you poking around at Pier 19 before you left. When I was coming in on the boat.
Is he?
I ain't
Well.
seen you since then.
This corresponds to when we woke up. I will. At least part of what I can remember anyway. Do you know any of my friends here?
Any of your friends?
I point to the rest of the guys on the table here.
Oh, you lot. Well, I can't say I personally know any of this crowd, but I know there are your associates and Lao's associates.
Interesting. There have been some unusual disturbances lately. Have they been in the last week as well, or longer? People going missing, I mean.
I started a few days ago. Ever since Lao's disappeared. All these strange but really nicely dressed looking folk turning up in town. I thought they were just here to, maybe try and consolidate some sort of power with Lao's out of the picture. Assuming he's not coming back, but...
None of them were wearing yellow robes, were they?
No yellow robes, no. They're all quite nicely dressed, actually. Nobles, by the looks of them.
See.
And
Well, now that you mention it, there are some strange-looking folk that started hanging around the mansion up there.
Yes, we had a small encounter with 2 guards. They were none too friendly.
it didn't look too intelligent either.
I saw him arrive. There was Must have been about at least 20 of them that arrived by boat and made their way up to the mansion.
Is this before or after the count has disappeared?
This was before. This was well after the last time I saw you.
See.
Interesting.
You haven't seen any yellow mist around, have you?
Yellow
Anything
mist.
unusual? Yes. The asylum was surrounded by yellow mist. It was not good.
Nothing like that here, I'm afraid. Although, no, I did hear, hey, that totally setterman, fisherman, he was banging on about some green light he saw at the cove outside of town.
Yes, we've been told about that. It's interesting, but
He's been telling anyone that will listen.
Have you witnessed the light?
No, I don't go there.
did you say where he saw it off? Or did you
He-
just say it's off the coast somewhere?
The old cove used to be used
The
by
old cove?
smugglers out to the west along the coast.
Okay. Well,
Aoife's gonna sink the remaining drinks that she's got.
it's about time for some rest, I think.
And stagger off to the room or her room.
Well, I think I might also take some rest. It was good to see you again, for the first time. Again.
All right, yeah, Heimlich. Feel better, yeah? Maybe for our next card game, you'll remember who you are and remember me.
Of course. I also hope to feel better than I am. And I drop a gold coin on the table. You have another round on me.
Yeah, kind of you, but I should be going. It's dark. Need to get home.
I see. Okay. Till the next time.
All right, so you guys go up and long rest if you want.
Yep.
yes. Boom.
Good.
Click it.
40 HP.
Yeah, click it.
Yay.
As
Did you guys all roll your new HP as well for level 4?
did we do that last week? I can't remember.
I rolled mine.
Yeah, I rolled one.
I think I rolled a 6 or something.
Mine's changed.
As you guys are settling down for the evening, so you have a shared bedroom. It's just like a bunkhouse. You glance out the window, kind of like down into the streets below, just before you put the lantern out. You spot a strange-looking woman with a sort of black veil draped over her face, standing down in the middle of the streets in the rain. Almost as though she detects you looking down at her. Her head turns up to face in your direction. You're standing there.
I try and like see like who it is. Like I mean, obviously I'm probably not gonna recognize, but I try and take as much detail as possible.
Oh, it's just it's just a woman in a black sort of really sort of kind of dress with on it with like a black veil hanging over her face.
Can I see like how old she is?
No, through
Okay.
like at the distance in the rain coming down and
Yep.
everything. Just-
Okay. I take note of it and I just get into bed. Like.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
So you guys can hit the long rest button.
Does that mean you're on 38 HP, Gideon?
Oh, I didn't save. Yes, I should be. 38 plus. No, it's
No, it automatically adds your con.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it. Last time I had issues, I remember.
You have to manage HP
Apply.
in the character sheet.
Yeah. Apply, because I had this issue last time where it just was
And
not
then
adding it.
you need to reload your character sheet as well once you do it.
Ah, okay. Oh, this might not be working. Okay, go to characters. But yes, long rest, wake up. Carry on.
You guys wake up early the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Still not working.
Aoife would like to seek out the blacksmith Binta that Caesarea told her about last night.
Alright. What are the other three going to do?
I want to get breakfast first.
Oh yeah, Aoife would stop to get brekkie before she heads out, but it would be a light, like an apple or something, if it was there.
Yeah, I'd like to eat something that's not fluidous.
Yeah,
Right.
eating
So
a
just
proper
put
meal
that
would be
inside my
very
mouth.
nice.
Alright. Just minus 3 silver pieces from your inventories.
No worries.
Did they
And-
exchange gold?
Yeah, you can exchange gold.
1 to 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, Gideon
I'm
will
gonna-
try and find a jeweler in town if possible.
I'm gonna hit up the healer's house.
Alright. Oh, actually, roll a fortitude, constitution saving throw for me. Lick. You actually, as you awaken the next morning, have begun to feel better.
Oh.
You're still like hideous.
Mhm.
Tumors are all there, but they're not like inflamed anymore, and they've begun to go down.
No.
You no longer have the disease. Although this reminds me,
Still not working
Aoife
for me.
and Balthus.
Mm.
As you wake up that morning, you wake up with a violent cough.
Ooh.
Oh.
Early in the morning, you begin to break out into a fever, and you're writhing around in your beds, sweating, eventually coughing. You cough up traces of blood as you get out of bed. You both gain an exhaustion point.
Ooh, that's not good.
We're sharing a room, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
So you might see this in the morning. I might move over. Is there something wrong? I
Yeah.
heard the coughing starting in the night when you start sleeping, and then in the morning it seems to have gotten much worse.
Hmm.
I
Is
don't.
this I need to see a doctor right now, or should I
don't
isolate
know.
for 2 weeks?
Well, I think coughing up blood is not a thing of that, but maybe it's possible that you have caught it. We weren't social distancing the asylum.
Hmm.
Well, let me have a look. I will do like a completely untrained medicine check just to see if I know anything about this.
Yeah, do a medicine check.
12.
No. You can see that you see that they're clearly sick, but you don't know what it is.
I think we should go to the healer's house.
That's a good
Possibly.
idea. Let's leave immediately.
We all need to go. I need to go to see if I can do something about my face. You two have your cough, and we have the disease-riddled Heinrich.
Balthus, and Aoife, you both have a point of
Yes.
exhaustion after waking up with a terrible fever and a cough.
I got the black lung, Balthus.
I think we need to get to a doctor.
Yes, I will help you get there. Don't you worry.
Thank you,
That's
Gideon.
fine. I love you too. Let's go. Is that what you said? I don't. Yep. Let's
Yes, something like that.
go. Right, awesome. We'll talk about this tonight.
According to this map, the healer's house is just not far from here.
It's literally over there. Point.
Alright, so you guys make your way from the silver wagon over to the healer's house. You walk inside. It's it's like a storefront. You enter to a sort of slight misty atmosphere inside. You see there was a sign outside depicting a bubbling potion, and you walk inside and there's a halfling, a halfling in an overcoat with a large collar sort of hunched over a small halfling-sized cauldron as you walk in. This cauldron is bubbling away and emitting a mist around the room that smells strongly of sage and cinnamon.
Ooh.
He's completely bald, clean-shaven head. Glances up as you walk in. There's desiccated herbs and other dried sort of material components hanging around the room.
Oh, yes. How can I help you? Welcome to my apothecary. Oh, dear. Oh. Well, are you unwell, miss?
Tell him about the slime, Gideon. The slime on the asylum.
Which slime was this?
The one that Balthus and I got covered in.
Or was that
I
Gideon or
genuinely-
myself?
This is the one with the fetuses. The fetus
Yeah.
liquid.
Oh, is
Fetus
that what's
juice.
caused it? Shit. Okay, well, I explained to him the encounter we got, that a dead fetus attacked us and covered them two in slime.
What is that?
A fetus, you say?
More because it was rejected from the body.
Some kind of like magic something or I don't know.
Most likely. Necrotic, possibly.
So if I covered in formaldehyde for quite some time as well.
Yes, but that went away because I had that. It was very itchy,
Ah.
but it disappeared.
Well, why don't you let me take a look at it then, huh?
So-
Come here.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to just do whatever he tells me to do. Well, not whatever. But
You take a seat then. Let me have a look at you.
He pulls up a stool next to the seat and stands on it so he can sort of come up to your height. He's like,
Yes.
You're sweating. You have a fever?
I don't know.
Yeah, places
My brother as well. He's
Something really bad.
places a hand on your forehead and he's like,
Oh, you're burning up. Well, what about and the nasty cough? Any blood?
yes in the morning. Yes.
Yes. What about you? Same with you?
Yes, lots of blood every time I cough.
Tell me, have you been in contact with any carrion lately?
Yes.
Possibly. I don't know.
Dead bodies?
Well- Yes.
Yes.
Plenty.
Decomposing flesh?
Yes.
What the devil have you all been doing?
Hanging out at the asylum.
It wasn't by
There.
whale. Well, at least I don't know. But I just want you to fix that.
Oh, you work in the morgue there?
No. Well, I guess
But
whatever.
for
just-
the sake of argument,
it's
yes.
unimportant.
Yes. There's
Oh,
been
well.
lots of bodies.
Well, you have a clear-cut case of filth fever here.
Filth fever?
Filth fever, yes.
What's that?
Well, it's a disease that you've caught, ma'am. Let me have a look what I've got here.
Is it like night fever?
He goes behind his counter. He pulls out a pestle and mortar and begins throwing herbs and other things inside of it and begins grinding it around.
There's no non-magical cure for filth fever, but I can give you something to try and treat the symptoms, and hopefully your bodies can fight it off on your own.
Fantastic.
Both elves, so hopefully your immune systems will hold you up.
Do you know if there's a magical healer in town?
Well, apparently the priestess has gone missing, otherwise I would
Yes.
suggest that. Afraid I've all you got at the moment.
What I might ask, just in case, this hole I have in the side of my face. Is there anything you could do for that?
Sort of, like grabs you
Alchemical
by the.
burns.
Yes, I can see. Quite old by the looks of it. There's some deep scarring. Oh, my lord.
Yes.
You
I
have
know,
trouble eating.
The soups, yes.
Yes.
I also wake up very parched in the mornings.
Oh, very sorry, but again, I can't quite imagine there's a non-magical
That's fine.
ailment
Just-
cure for this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just exploring my options.
Right. Well, he goes back to his pestle and mortar. He scoops out the grinding from inside of it, and like smears it inside a large handkerchief and ties it up and hands it to you. He's like, right. I want you to rub some of this poultice onto your chest twice a day, so that the vapors can enter your nasal cavity.
Of course, thank you.
Right,
that
that'll be a
before or
gold
after
piece
eating?
each.
Yes, no problem.
Of course.
And hopefully it clears up on its own.
I'm gonna immediately do it.
Just curious, sir. You're an alchemist of some sort, mixing these reagents.
I am an alchemist by trade, yes.
Would you have any use for this? And I pull out my little bag of opium.
Oh, what
I
do we have
I
here?
found this. It's opium,
Opium, eh?
straight up.
I can find some use for it. Yes?
I can,
Well, if you're looking to sell it, I can
yes.
offer you a
If
gold
you can
piece.
point me in the right direction to sell it, the gold piece, certainly. It's just sitting in my bag. Temptations, always there. And I thought I'd as well give it to someone who might need it. And you
Right.
say a gold piece is,
Yes.
well, you can just have it. That's fine.
All right, consider it sold.
Yes, it is sold. And there we go. I give you the opium, and I guess nothing. Well done. Thank you. I will remove the opium from my image. Wish I've done some good in this town.
Right, will there be anything else?
A jeweler. Is there a jeweler in town?
Let me think. Well, not that I can think of, but I'm sure you won't have any trouble finding jewels for sale up in the High Mart.
High Mart. Okay. I'll try that next. Thank you so much.
Thank
think
you for
we
your.
should- Sorry.
No, you go. I was just gonna thank the kind apothecary for his work.
Do you happen to have perhaps any healing potion?
Yes, I can sell you some healing potions. Yes,
How much are they going for?
50 gold pieces each.
That's a lot.
I feel quite one of these. Please.
I might leave it for the moment, but thank you.
Very well then, 50 gold pieces.
You said that the priest disappeared recently? How many days ago was this?
I can't. I'm not sure. I just heard the news that she disappeared. There's been a string of kidnappings around town. Last week or so, people are scared.
Is anyone
know-
looking into this?
Yes.
Probably.
Where was she last seen?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, thank you very much. I have other business in town. Oh, good day.
Alright, try to stay out of the rain. Keep warm.
One more question. Have you happened to see a green light in the cove?
What cove?
Pier 19. It's next
To the west? No, it's to the west, the Pirates
it?
Grove. Yes.
At Pier 19?
I don't think so.
Isn't that where it was? I thought I was under the impression of that.
No, we are meeting the man at.
Ah, that's right. No worries. Yeah. Oh, Gideon.
Well, clearly you haven't seen one, so thank you.
Okay. Good luck finding your green light.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I wouldn't mind heading over to the High Mart, if that's where most of the marketplace is.
Should we perhaps go to Pier 19 first to make sure that we meet our acquaintance?
I might go to the smithy, if that's alright. I'll meet you guys at the pier.
Yes,
So,
I mean,
okay,
when we-
right, just, you're not looking for this taller guy at Pier 19.
Oh,
It's at the fish market, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he's at the fish market
Ah,
because
right,
he saw the light at Pier 19. That's what I thought.
No, he saw the light outside of town in a cove.
To the west, out in a
So
cove, in the
maybe
Pirates Cove.
Pier 19. I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. So it's the fish market we're going to.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Josh. Sorry. Well, I'm
Can I go?
heading to
Can I
the
go?
High Mart.
Go to Banter's smithy now?
I could walk you partial way, and then we'll split off and re-meet up with the others at the fish market, possibly.
That's I can go by myself, unless someone else wants to come get some more armor or something.
Well, it's the same route, but fine. We'll do the awkward thing where we both leave in the same direction, but do the it's fine.
yeah, I'll help the city as well.
I'm happy to keep with the group.
I'm literally just going there to sell some jewelry if possible, unless something in particular is going to happen at the High Mart.
Alright.
Someone recognizes us or something like that.
No, no. Oh. Alright, so just for the sake of speeding things up a bit.
I've got an arcane ring. I have a gold signet leaf imaged ring. I have a steel mirror and a wedding ring. I have 4 rings on.
I don't recall an arcane ring.
Yeah, there was a ring with an arcane signet
Okay,
on
but
it,
it's
but it
not
didn't mean
arcane.
it. Well, I'd put arcane ring as like a reference. It's like a ring with an arcane symbol on it.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily anything arcana. I don't think.
Okay.
Yep. I've also got red leather boots to sell.
Alright, so you wander around the market. A jeweler offers you 100 gold pieces for the rings.
Awesome. I'll take it.
And what boots did you grab?
The red leather boots.
I'm wearing the fancy boots
yeah,
I
you grabbed
grabbed.
the fancy boots, didn't you? Yeah.
They weren't my size, so I wanted to sell them.
Someone offers you a gold piece for the red leather boots.
Okay, I'll take it. And my silver mace, because I picked up the silver mace.
At the smithy.
Sorry, what was that?
You might have some luck selling it at the smithy.
Possibly.
someone offers you 20 gold pieces for the mace.
Okay. I'll sell it for 20 gold pieces.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
anything else at the market?
Remove that. I think that's good. You wanted to talk to the... We can go to the smithy now. Or
Yeah, I'd
thinking
like to
about-
talk to Cleater.
Yes. More than happy.
Alright, so you make your way over to Vinter's smithy. As you
Bento.
approach, you see it's got like a... It's more like... It looks more like someone's house rather than a shop front. As you approach, you see it has a sort of a garden path. The path flanked on both sides by strange metalwork creations, what appears to be like flamingos crafted out of scrap metal. Strange garden tiles crafted out of lead, sort of discarded lead pieces and all other manner of strange sculptures. A few what looks to be lamps sculpted into the shape of different animals. As you walk inside, there's a female dwarf behind the counter.
Good morning, are you Cleater?
She turns around. She's wearing she's wearing an apron, but not like your traditional leather blacksmith's apron. As she turns around, you see it has like a floral kind of pattern to it. She has her hair sort of tied back in a tight bun, this brown, wiry hair. She has sort of soot and black marks all over her face. Oh, yes, I'm Binter. How can I help you?
I was after possibly if you have some arrows.
Arrows.
Need some
Not really my thing.
arrowheads. Could I commission you to make some for me, maybe?
I suppose so. I'm more into making things like lamps and decorations. Yeah, can I interest you in that? I don't know. Chance.
Unfortunately, I don't really require any lamps at the moment, but I did see your marvelous creations outside. They do look quite lovely.
Oh, thank you very much. That's you're far too kind.
But yes, if I could provide you with an example, like, and I'll just pull out an arrow for her to examine. Could you possibly work something up like that?
Well, yes, I'm sure that rudimentary arrowheads will be easy enough.
That would be lovely. Do you know if there's a Fletcher in town, or could you possibly acquire some arrow shafts and equipment for me to make my own?
Yes, I'm sure I can source them from the High Mart. Right,
Lovely,
how many arrows were you after?
Maybe 2 score. A clean 40 or 50.
Oh, yes, 50 shouldn't be a problem.
Would it be possible for you to make some crossbow bolts too?
Yes, I'm sure I can manage that as well. I mean, crossbow bolts are basically the shorter arrows, aren't they?
That's basically right, yeah. They're not that much more difficult.
Yes. All right then.
And I was also thinking, do you have possibly any daggers for sale?
I'm afraid not. You
Could
could
you-
check the
would
High
you-
Mart.
The High Mart, yes, that might be a good idea. I'll go have a look there for it. But yes, how long do you think it would take you to fashion those arrows for me?
Well, if I get to work now, I should be able to have them ready for you tomorrow.
Lovely, absolutely lovely. And how much would that cost me?
You're looking at 5 gold pieces for each of you. 50 arrows, 50 crossbow bolts.
5 gold. What about maybe 4 gold
Well, I'm
Five
making,
five silver.
I'm making
4 gold,
these.
5 silver.
I'm making these to order. You see, these aren't my usual inventory.
That is true. Alright, 5 gold it is.
That's
I have
5 gold
faith
down.
in your craftsmanship. It looks very like you'll do a fine job. There you go. There's the 5 gold for you,
Very much.
and I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time.
Yes, that will be fine.
All right. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to get anything?
I wasn't just thinking about crossbow bolts, but if it's the high market have any there, I would have just picked up some.
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna go to the High Mart now as well.
So you return to the High Mart. You do find a weapons vendor up there.
I might go there as well.
I'm going to pick up a shield and probably another. I'm gonna grab like another. I'm gonna 30 bolts total, so I'll go from 11 to 30. So 19. What are they like? 5 copper each.
Arrows. Sorry,
crossbow
bolts.
bolts.
It's 1 gold piece for 20.
Okay. Well, just
I'll also spend a gold piece for 20 bolts.
Yeah, I'll
God.
go 31 bolts then.
And can I pick up a dagger as well?
Yes. Dagger is 2 gold pieces.
If I have a spare dagger. Oh no, I've given it away. Never mind.
No, it's okay. Can I also possibly get 30 arrows from the weapons vendor as well?
Yeah, it'll be 1 gold piece, 5 silver.
And does he have a spare, like not necessarily a quiver, but like a arrow holder of some description? Like a little backpack of, yeah.
Quiver?
Well, yeah, like a quiver, but I guess a back quiver, yeah, to hold more arrows. Because she's got a hip quiver.
Okay. Yeah, you can find one for 5 gold pieces.
Alright, so 5 to 8. 8 gold, 5 silver.
And shield will set you back 10 gold. Gideon?
Yep. I've already removed that.
Alright, so that was 30.
Oh wow. I was just looking through rings and just found the Band of Loyalty. If you're reduced to 0 hit points while attuned to the Band of Loyalty, you instantly die. These rings are favored by spies who can't afford to fall into enemy hands. That's cool. But at the same time, no. I'm in not need of that.
Alright, that all?
Yep.
I think so, yep.
Alright, what do you guys want to do now?
What, I guess we should head over to the fish market, see if we can find this young gentleman.
Alright, so you move from the High Mart downtown towards the shore to the fish market. So yeah, at this point in the day, as you arrive, there's plenty of boats have arrived with the morning's catch. There's fishmongers going to and fro. You see wheelbarrows getting pushed past, filled with freshly caught fish. Something catches your eye as just before you enter this large warehouse down on the shore, there's a man sort of pushing his catch past. And he stops and places it and then enters like a frantic conversation with another fisherman. They're sort of gesturing wildly towards the catch. As you walk past, you glance in the wheelbarrow and you see like most of these fish seem to be horribly mutilated.
Eve, I'm just gonna go. Eve is gonna walk up across to them and say, "Excuse me, gentlemen. What if there's a break in their excited conversation?"
all right, love?
Where did you get those fish from?
Oh, this is the morning's catch. There's something
Yes.
wrong. What's the matter with
Where'd
all
you-
these fish? They're all so...
Looks like cancerous.
Something's ripped them apart.
Yes, it doesn't look very pretty, does it? Where did you get them from? Was it out near the island, the Briarstone Asylum?
No, nobody fishes there. It's too rocky. It's just out
Yes.
in the usual spot, just
the,
out in the
the
lake.
regular position. How puzzling. I'm sorry, carry on your discussion. Thank you very much for your time.
You move towards the door to the fish market. It's open. There's people coming and going from inside. As you enter, it's less of a warehouse and more of a wide atrium with several stalls on the inside. You see the atrium is lit by, at first glance, what seems to be a chandelier. When you glance up, it's like a large, sort of jagged, multi-pointed crystal, sort of probably would fill up like a good meter square kind of space, hanging from a chain from the ceiling, sort of an illumination emanating from this crystal, lighting up the atrium. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna let the more intelligent artificers and sorcerer take the lead on this one.
Oh, I may be good with magic, but I'm not very smart.
Aoife's
What
much
was-
better at hunting down things in the jungle, not in a fish market.
Looking for a particular person in the fish market. What was their name again? Sorry, Josh.
Tolly.
Tolly, yeah.
That's right.
Tolly the fisherman.
Right, well, I'll just grab the closest fisherman and say, Sir, can I ask you a quick question?
Oh yeah, all right.
Do you know where Tolly is?
Tolly Settlement.
Yes.
He's just outside actually. Saw him
Fanta-
just down near the bridge, peddling another one of his tall tales.
Ah, fantastic. Just on the bridge down there. And he walks to the door and points out.
Yeah, that's the
Towards
one.
the-
Look, he's standing right there.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, sir. And he just wanders out towards Tolly.
You see, as you approach him, you see he's in conversation with another fisherman who's sort of walks off as you approach. They sort of finish their conversation. He goes back to leaning.
Oh, I've lost sound in my headset. Sorry, hold up.
Wireless headset. Amateur. Look at him. Just look at him.
I'm back.
Oh wait,
Hello.
no. Shh.
I hit my headset on the table and cut off all audio. I was like, what the fuck? Must hit a button. Anyway, sorry.
He goes back to leaning against the wooden sort of railing of the bridge and trying to light his pipe in the rain.
Right, well, I'll head over towards Tolly. So, Tolly, is that you?
All right.
I was told that you've seen something mysterious. Green light.
He glances up from he's lighting his pipe and sees your face. He's like, "Oh, what? Oh, sorry, gave me a bit of a fright there."
Yes, Heimlich, can you step back just a little bit? Thank you. Yes. We were told that you had seen a green light. We were in a cove. I was just after more information about this.
Yeah, I saw it. I was out yesterday morning, just before the sun rises and still dark. I see a flickering green light coming out of the old cove out to the west.
Old cove.
Did you only see it one time?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, yesterday morning, for one time. But everyone's been
Was it like a-
talking
was-
lately. Everybody thinks the Briarstone Witch is coming back.
Do you think, was
Back.
it like a green orb? Or was it more of like a light, like
I
a
don't know,
light
just a
source?
Flickering light coming from inside.
Like, could have been a torch
Your
Or
lantern
fire?
or something?
I don't
or-
know. It was foggy, and I didn't stay around long enough to find out.
That's fine.
I wasn't,
You said
I wasn't getting pulled into that lake.
that's fair enough. Second question. You said witch coming back. I heard tales in the town about a witch coming, but not, or being here, but coming back. Has this happened before?
Yes, centuries ago, they call it the Thrushmoor vanishing. Well, overnight, everyone in town just disappeared. Taken into the
whole
lake,
town?
they say. Entire town.
Jeez.
Oh, if it was the entire town, how was anyone able to record it?
Well, people came to the town and found everyone missing.
They just said that a witch did it. It's okay, don't worry. I'm just a natural skeptic.
I've heard about. Well, actually, I can't say if I've heard stranger things, but strangest things that I've heard, and you know what we've lived through.
Well, I've seen stranger things, but I've seen them with my own eyes. So
That cube of blood was very interesting, to say the least.
that was strange. Yes.
That was very strange.
Did you happen to see anything else around this green light? Or was it just a light?
I don't know, it was on the shore, it was foggy. That's all I saw.
Was there anyone else with you that could corroborate your story?
No.
Fair enough. You said to the old cove to the west. If we were to travel there to see what had happened, what might be causing the green light, would you be able to point it out at the map or give us some brief instructions of how to get there?
Oh yeah, I could tell you the direction to go in. It's going to be pretty hard to find from the shore side.
Or would you like to take us there?
Roll a persuasion check.
Jesus, -1. Alright. 5.
I ain't going anywhere near back there.
That's fair enough.
Could you
What if we
point
paid
out
you?
some, like landmarks or something so we could check it out ourselves?
Or if you know another person that can sail us out there,
Or yes,
who's less scared.
let's check in.
We'll pay them. We'll even pay you if you want to do it.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to take us?
He sort of
Sell.
his eyebrows prick up at the mention of payment. He's like,
Well, yes, I'm more than happy to pay you to take us there.
3 silver each.
3 silver?
I'll
One
give
You
you.
gold.
joking, aren't you?
1 gold for all of us.
I don't think. Maybe like 1 silver each, maybe.
3 silver each.
All right,
So
look,
you ain't gonna find anyone else who even knows where it is, let alone wanting
Look.
to go there.
I'm happy to pay that. I can pay you the gold. And
Hmm.
will you stay at the cove once we're done and wait for our arrival to take us back, or would we have to find our own way back?
You're actually going in there.
100%.
Well, someone's got to. Are you just gonna wait for the witch to come and vanish it all out to fucking nowhere?
Someone's got to go have a look at this thing, see if it's a real threat.
Seems a little bit short-sighted to me, don't you think?
We'll pay you 2 gold to stay after dropping us off as well.
I'll drop
2
you off.
gold total
I'll
to
wait
take us
half
there.
an hour, and that's it.
We're gonna need
Wait
more
an
than
hour.
that.
I'll pay you a gold to wait half a day.
Is that not a chance?
5
3.
gold, half a day.
Like, there's no. I am not sitting out in those waters.
6. Well, you can come in with us if you like.
No.
10 gold.
He's like, you pay me 10 gold, and I'll come back in half a day.
I'll pay you the same amount if you come back in half a day. I'll pay you 3 silver a piece if you come back at a predetermined time, and we'll come out and you can pick us up.
Yeah, all right. Half a day. You're not waiting when I come back. That's it. You find your own way back.
That's fine.
Whatever. What we'll do is, if we'll pay you double, come back in the end of the day if we're not there at half a day.
I will pay you double what we're paying now. If we're not there at that half-day mark.
Alright then, when do you want to leave?
Now.
Right now, yeah.
Yep. Take us now.
Alright, let's
Be
go.
more urgent. Yep, take you. Take you, Tully.
Alright, so you
Fantastic.
he takes you down to one of the piers and you board his small rowboat.
I've removed the currency, by the way.
Okay. And you set out. It takes it's a good 2 hours of rowing. So long he sort of goes further enough out to avoid any rocks or anything, and then paddles west along the shoreline. Eventually, he turns north and heads in. As he's paddling, the town sort of disappears into the distance. It first gives away to countryside, and then a thick forest bordering on the shoreline, wreathed in fog as the rain continues to pour down. As he turns north, and you see basically the shoreline is just steep rock, about 15 feet high, just jagged, and would be terribly hard to descend down from the shore side. As you approach one of the walls, you see up ahead the rock gives away to a small beach, a very small beach, and then what appears to be a large opening in the rock wall with heavy vines draped over it. It gets pretty close till the water is only a few feet deep, and then stops. Alright, you'll have to get out here. You get a little wet.
That's fine. We'll see you in,
Alright.
say, 4 hours.
Yep, I'll be back.
Yep.
4 hours then.
Fantastic.
You step out
Right.
into
Yep,
waist
jump in.
into the waist deep water. Sort of the
Bow high above my head.
light waves just sort of lapping at you as you make your way up onto the beach. So it's fairly small. It's just like a small sandbar. And anyway, it's more rather than sand. It's more sort of tiny little stones kind of beach.
The British sea line. A shoreline.
Yeah, seems
Very
to be
heavily.
low tide at the moment. Yeah, revealing the opening in the wall. It's sort of heavy, winey greenery draped down from the jagged wall above, concealing what does appear to be some sort of cave entrance.
Oh, this is probably a silly question to ask, but did anyone bring a torch?
You forget about torches being an elf, to be honest.
Yes, I don't require them. Scott, are you muted? Or
Nope.
no? Okay, don't worry.
We still have still lantern. Also, I think we are running very low on oil.
Right. Alright, the lantern it is then, I guess. Who wants to take it? I'm happy to go in the front line.
I don't need it, so
I'm
whatever.
happy to take it.
Alright, I'll hold the lantern then. Pulls up his shield to his chest. He hasn't had time to work on his armor or his shield, so he's still got the infused weapons at the moment.
I've still got the infused weapons. Did you say?
At the moment, yeah, because I haven't
Oh.
didn't spend the night doing it because I didn't get my new equipment yet.
Cool.
And
AC still 15, boy.
I walk in.
Alright, as you approach the vine overhang concealing the cave entrance, you walk up with holding the lantern higher with the rest of the party assembled behind you. You extend a hand forward, push the vines out of the way, when you notice what appears to be a decomposed human corpse tangled within the vines. Do a double take
Yum.
at the side of it. As you do, there is sudden whipping noise. And I need everybody to make strength saving throws.
Oh, shit, come on. They're my worst one. Oh, no, 0.
Is that with disadvantage because of exhaustion?
yeah,
No, it's just that's
Ability checks,
ability
yeah.
checks, not skill checks.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, checks, not saving throws.
How does my 0
Oh,
go?
Alright, Balthus. As everyone else steps forward, and as Gideon extends a hand to push these vines aside, you sort of glance up for a second as you notice some slight movement amongst the vines. You jump back just in time as some of these vines just sort of animate and lash out. They extend just with a whipping motion and sort of whip around the other 3 party members, grabbing them in place and restraining them. And we're gonna go to a map here.
Ooh. Witch's Grotto.
What a spooky map. So it would be a bit more forwards then. Oh no, I am stuck. Just want to ask, does anyone else leave the dancing wizard in the corner of the D&D screen? No?
I
so-
took it off.
Oh,
Balthus.
there constantly.
You've stepped back. Everyone else now restrained by these vines that have suddenly started moving and grabbing you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. That looked fun.
Oh boy.
Alright, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, I wanted to be a 16 too.
I did not build Gideon to be a frontline soldier, but now we are here. It's fantastic.
Yeah. My, how the turntables.
Alright,
My, how the turn tables.
Heimlich, you have the initiative. So everyone except for Balthus has the restrained condition.
Yep.
Yep.
Restraint. Cool. Alright, I am going to summon in my hand a firebolt and shoot at what I can, like trying to, wrap around me.
Alright, roll to hit with disadvantage.
Cool.
Alright, struggling to perform the somatic components, your firebolt just explodes into the ground next to you and fizzes out in the wet gravel.
Cool.
Alright, the thing lashes out with one of its vines at Gideon.
Oh no.
Oh, it has advantage. Alright, still rolled terribly. Gideon, you managed to just wriggle and sort of like sidestep this sort of vine that was whipping out for attempting a killing blow.
Yuck.
Aoife, it is your turn.
Aoife's gonna try and hack at it with her daggers. But she would only have drawn one of them out because she's dropped her bow. So you're gonna make an attack with disadvantage, I guess. Did that come through?
No.
Try again.
You activated. Yeah,
There we go. How's an 11?
An 11 is a miss. Yeah, it's your dagger just just with the restraining movement, you're just unable to get contact with your dagger. Gideon, it is your turn.
Gideon will try and spit at the creature. So he needs to do a. There you go. He needs to do a dex. Oh, fuck's sake. He needs to do a dex saving throw or take a single damage. Saving throw 13.
Alright, you got an 18.
It does not take my 1 damage.
So yeah, you have trouble sort of identifying which living vines are amongst all these just normal vines hanging down.
I will drop the lantern as well.
Okay. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna flip a coin. If it's a 1, the lantern shatters. As the lantern hits the ground, it shatters and extinguishes.
Good thing I've got a second one. Might be able to save some of the oil. Uh-oh.
You didn't think that through, did you, Gideon?
No, not really. But I didn't plan on being grabbed either.
Wait, sorry, why is it so dark on the outside?
Yeah, hang on, I just gotta switch a little illumination on.
Oh, that's much better.
Alright, sorry, so Gideon dropped the lantern. Balthus, it's your turn.
Hey, I will line up here to try draw like a line of fire to help cut the tendrils that are going out at them. And I will cast Agonized Scorch.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw. Alright, it fails its dex saving throw as you extend your hand, sort of finger your red dragon scale between your thumb and index finger, and a line of flame roars out and washes over the vines. It does 6 damage. You see several of the vines burst into flames around it, but these are the non-living vines. It seems that these living vines are somewhat resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, roll d20 for me. Yeah.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Anything else?
No, I've already moved and attacked, so yeah, I think I'm good.
Alright, Aoife, you have initiative on round 2.
I'm gonna try and cut away at the vines restraining me. So I wanted like a contested strength check or something, I don't know, to try and like get out of its grasp.
Yeah,
Become
roll
unrestrained.
roll a strength check, athletics check, sorry.
Athletics. Does that mean I have disadvantage on that?
No, because that's a skill check.
Oh, it's just ability, so like strength, dex, con,
Yeah.
whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I misunderstood what it was saying.
16, you manage to sort of tense yourself, sort of plant your fingers inside one of the loops around you and just wrench, and you manage to break free of its grasp.
I'm gonna move away from it to like here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in my turn, because that was my action to break out of it.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's my turn, but I'm no longer restrained.
All right. Imlik, it's your turn.
I cast Toll of the Dead.
Ooh.
Sorry, it's a Dex saving. Sorry, Wisdom saving throw here. Well, I take 3 necrotic damage.
All right, it got a 17.
Well,
Is it 1.5 damage? Oh,
nope.
nope. Yeah, there is a null effect.
Cool. I just keep wriggling in place.
All right, it flings out a vine at you, Arthas, after you sort of washed it in flame. This thing seems to have some measure of sentience, and a vine whips out across the beach to grab you. Oh, god damn. Oh,
So they rolled a natty.
All right, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. Which includes you're grappled and restrained.
Oh.
You feel some sort of prickly feeling from this vine as it begins to penetrate your skin with these tiny thorns.
Ow. Grappled, restrained, exhausted.
It's your turn, Balthus.
Can I try do a... I guess acrobatics would get me the best chance of trying to wriggle my way out of this.
You can make acrobatics against it, yes.
I guess I have disadvantage as well?
No. You do not have disadvantage on that.
Okay.
17 is good enough. You sort of jump around and manage to unwind this vine that had just wrapped around you, and you're no longer grappled and restrained.
Perfect. That, I guess, counts as my movement action. Can I do...
No, that was an action.
That was a full action?
Yeah.
Alright. I want
You
to...
can use a spell as a bonus action, though. If it's a bonus action.
I don't actually think I have any bonus action spells.
Cantrip, bonus action?
Yeah, no, all my cantrips are actions. I will just move, I guess, a bit further away.
Alright.
Hello.
Gideon,
Hello.
it is your turn.
He's going to breathe on the creature, creating a poison spray. Oh, come on. Fail that constitution saving throw, buddy.
Constitution.
How much constitution does vines have?
21, apparently.
Yeah, fucking, I'll give me a fucking... Fine, I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna move. There you go, use my movement action. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's damage. Alright,
Yeah, 0 damage.
end of the round. Alphys, you have initiative on round 3.
Perfect. I will give him a big old taste of Chaos Bolt.
Big old 11.
Does the 11 hit?
An 11 is not a hit, unfortunately. Your Chaos Bolt goes wide. It's just like, yeah, this thing is literally vines. It is hard to determine where you need to hit. Aoife, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm assuming Aoife would have scooped up her bow that she dropped as she ran away. So I'm going to take a shot at this. I'm gonna try and place this shot like in where the skeleton thing, like the center mass, is wrapped.
Yeah, don't aim for us.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, a negative one.
Well.
Yes, your arrow goes well wide and shatters against the cliff wall. Gideon, it is your turn.
Gonna breathe on it again.
Just bought that arrow.
Constitution 7 for it, please.
It got a natural 1 this time. It takes
9 poison damage.
Alright, as you spit this poison all over it, you see it's the vines that the poison lands on sort of quiver as though in pain. Heimlich, it is your turn.
I am going to attempt to toll the dead. Oh, 4 damage. Come on, let's go. Fail that.
Yeah, it's big boy damage right there.
Another -1 save. Sorry, natural 1 save. It takes 4 necrotic damage. You see some of the leaves on the vine wilt away. All the dead.
Oh, it's told.
How much are you charging?
1 life.
4 necrotic damage.
Alright, you see a new vine raise up and lash out at Gideon after spitting acid all over it. It attempts to wrap around his mouth.
Ooh.
Going for an 18.
Got an 18. You
shit.
take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
You have the grapple condition as well as the restrain condition.
Fantastic.
And you feel it wraps around you. You feel this particular vine quivers all of a sudden and explodes with all these thorns that begin to dig into your skin. You feel like something bad is coming.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Let's hope it's next round is not mine.
Alright.
Oh, it's okay. Josh.
Alright. The vine has the initiative this round. All it can do is... Oh, that's to either release Gideon or continue to strangle him. It will attack with advantage. A 12 and a 13, neither of which hit. It tries to squeeze you tighter, but the sort of your armor that you're wearing underneath your clothes sort of to restrict this bludgeoning action. Heimlich, it is your turn.
Trying to see like how bad the situation is going. Attempt. Can I use acrobatics to try and get out?
It has to be athletics.
Athletics, right up. I try.
Alright, a 7 is not high enough. No, you try to sort of flex against these vines, but you do not manage to slip their grip.
I keep wiggling.
Alright, Aoife, it is your turn.
Eva's gonna see these vines shoot out and grapple Gideon and kind of like smother his mouth a little bit, and she's gonna kind of like just, alright, breathe, take aim. She's gonna try and shoot the vines that are kind of grappling him. They're not going to have an effect, but just, you know.
Please don't miss.
Has a 21 deal?
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Oof.
16.
That's my ranger. That's my baby ranger.
Alright, your arrow lands, hits one of the vines, sort of center mass. That sort of particular vine quivers and then sort of instantly gets severed and falls onto the floor, wiggling around. Balthus,
That's my turn.
it is your turn.
I will having so failed before, use my Tides of Chaos to get advantage on another Chaos Bolt.
Right. That one is a hit for 12 damage.
Psychic damage.
As you reach out with your mind and fling your Chaos Bolt at it, it collides with it, and you see several of the vines begin to wither and sort of thrash around as you lash out at it with that psychic energy. Anything else about this? Roll a d20 for me.
Yes.
Alright, that's complete opposite. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Alright, Gideon, is your turn. At the start of your turn, the thorns that are penetrating your skin from the vine that is grappling you begin to inject a poison.
Uh-oh.
You take 24 poison damage.
Oh.
I'm just gonna keep clicking. Okay, I'm not looking the best, and I'm not feeling the best. I'm now that my mouth's free though, because I'm not gonna be able to get out of this athletically. So all I can do is try and cause damage to this thing. So I'm gonna poison spray it again, breathing more alchemical yuckiness onto it.
Makes a Constitution saving throw. It fails and takes 8 poison damage.
8 damage. That's it. And can I use my move action to try and pull out my knife? Or is it, that'd be a standard action?
If you have a free hand, no, you can draw a knife. That's fine.
Yeah. All right, I'll pull out my silver knife.
Okay. You spit your own brand of poison back at it after it injects you. You see another vine sort of withdraw and shrivel and go back up the cliff. Thing seems to have lost some gusto. End of the round. To be Gideon, you have initiative on round 5.
On round 5, same thing again. Gonna bloody breathe at it again for some more poison. Yeah, take that. 20, just get under 13, please.
12.
No, it needs to get under 13. Con.
No, you got 12 damage, not...
I know, but it needs to get under 13.
It got a 16.
Oh, you
Fortunately,
fucker.
yeah, this time you just spit acid on the wrong vine and it's just a non-sentient one.
God damn it.
Malthus.
Seeing the success of my psychic one, I'm gonna try get my Chaos Bolt to do the same. Not quite.
Alright, this time the tides of chaos are against you. Instead, it turns to a beam of cold that you lash out with it. It does 4 damage. It seems to also be resistant.
Not quite as good as I had hoped. And I'll end my turn there.
Aoife.
I'm gonna try and take another shot, seeing the success of the previous one. But we're gonna try it with a sharpshooter. How's a 19?
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, you ready, boys?
I'm ready.
30 damage.
Oh, dang.
Aoife.
Oh, dang.
Your arrow just sort of like perfectly severs like a bunch of vines with one hit. It's like punctures through all the ones that are restraining Gideon. You hear sort of a very high-pitched whining as the rest of these vines retract and go back up the cliff. And you have defeated this viney sentinel.
Boom.
Jesus. Alright, well, Gideon's not looking the best. He's looking pretty close to shit, Greg.
Does anyone have... can you cure wounds, Heimlich?
Yes, I was just about to do that. Come and let me see where the wounds are. I could do a medicine check as well. While I'm healing.
What are you looking for?
Well, just like examining the puncture wounds and just how bad the damage is.
Seeing if there's
I
residual.
mean, just doing cure wounds first. Oh, rough.
It's alright, I'm a
Six
tidy.
hell.
It's alright. I'm glad I had that 38 hit points. Yeah.
Oi.
So can I see if he's
There's
been
any
poisoned?
residual, yeah.
So what are you looking for? Like residual poison?
Yeah, it's like anything that's if he's been punctured by this vine thing, 'cause it like was going ham on him. Just looking for anything that's
Other than the lacerations, there seems to be no other injury.
This will patch you up in no time. Just
Thank you. I'm still feeling quite under the
stay
weather.
towards the
though.
back of the party.
Sorry, what?
Stay at the back of the party.
I think I'll have to. I'm sorry about the lantern, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's okay. I bend down and I cast mending.
Ah, fantastic. Right. So what's the plan from here then?
The lantern's been mended, but there's no longer any oil in it.
Let me see what my alchemy jug has. I use my alchemy jug and I pour some more oil into it. That's my thing for today.
Right, hold on. I don't think I'll be able to go first. I wouldn't mind resting before we go inside, if possible.
How many hours until this guy picks us up?
4 or 8.
Or
Perhaps we do not have enough time to rest at the moment, but it is up to everyone else.
I can stay at the back, but a single hit's gonna take me down pretty quick.
No, I think we might have some time to rest. Just sit down for a little bit. That was quite exhausting, actually.
It kind of fucked me, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Well, if you want to, we could just make a little
Just
shelter.
for an hour. Just treat my wounds a little bit, and then we'll be fine afterwards.
All right, if you want to.
Okay.
If everyone else is okay with that, I don't know.
This is fine.
All right. I'm going to. Oh, come on. 6. Alright. Or not even halfway yet.
You have to long rest to get rid of exhaustion, don't you?
Yeah.
Gotta give me something good. Only 9's not bad. Last one. Come on, baby. 7. Alright. Taking a short rest and I've used up all my hit dice. And I'm not even at full. God damn it.
Yeah,
Why do I
good.
have so much HP? Oh, it's such a nuisance. Right, thank you for that, ladies and gentlemen. I feel so much better now. I tell you. And I'll pick up the lantern and go forwards.
alright, so you spend an hour sitting on the beach, watching the waves lap up against the shore. You see the tide has started moving in while you were sitting there.
Oh.
You can now push the vines back and head inside. As you move in, you see this cave. You see the floor is sort of heavily, super muddy and slick and thick with silt being washed in by every time the tide comes in. You see moss growing on the walls, and up ahead, what appears to be a large man-made barrier constructed out of what appears to be a stack of logs from thin trees that have been brought in and sort of attached together to make a sort of barrier. You see there are 2 rope loops on either end of it, as though it's designed to be sort of dragged forwards and backwards to open and close.
What do I see on my left-hand side there as I step forwards?
It appears to be a small cavern. The entrance to it is only about waist height, so you have to duck down to glance inside it.
Door, or do we want to stoop into this room?
I'm happy to stoop, at least just to have a peek.
Well, your curiosity is
I
mine.
think we should clear the room first. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess it's down to the Heimlich. What do you think?
No, I meant
there
clear
appears
this
to be
cabin
consent?
earlier.
Say it again.
There appears to be a consensus with the party.
Ah,
Yes.
everyone. Stoop. Okay.
Bring out my crossbow.
I stoop in. And I step into the room.
So step in. It seems to be. See, the room is heavy with fungus, and it seems to be what seems to be used as some kind of rubbish pit.
Has anyone else still got battle music?
Yeah.
Yep.
When I refreshed, I hadn't ended the
Sorry.
combat yet. There we go.
Very dramatic there. Very dramatic.
It was
mushrooms.
quite intense, yeah.
Yeah.
But you see discarded bones sort of scattered around the room, embedded in the silt.
Possibly where there was vines that we encountered live. Alright, well, let's push back. Gideon will open the door.
It's locked.
Ah, well, good thing I brought my, and he puts down the lantern and pulls out his thieves' tools.
At
Is
least
there
you
a
didn't
lock?
drop it that time.
Yes, I know. Shut up.
So you can see through the gaps, through the logs on the door. As you gaze through, you see a rather large cavern, lit by some sort of lantern burning on the inside. So you gaze through.
Do I see a lock to unlock it, or...
No,
Or is it
there's
just
no
gonna, like,
locks
have
or
it-
anything. It just looks like it has to be lifted and pushed.
Oh. Okay, well, I lift it and push it.
Alright. Alright, as you step through. And ready.
Yes, sir.
You barely get a chance to gaze around the room before all of a sudden there's a wash of green flame that beams towards you, Gideon, as you step through the door.
Oh, God.
I guess this is the witch.
What do you need from me?
Nothing.
Okay.
You manage to take a step back just in time as this green emerald-colored flame whizzes past your face and it hits the cave wall and washes up it. You turn to see
I turn to face the direction.
a buckskin-clad woman standing in the cave with like, wild long hair with leaves sticking out of it. She's brandishing a handful of emerald flame, and flanking her in front of her are two grotesque wolves that seem to have some sort of fungal growth sort of growing out of their face and neck and their upper body.
Interesting.
Kind of like the way the clickers look in The Last of Us.
Yet to play.
It appears that she was waiting for you, had heard the commotion outside, and has had time to prepare. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Alright, come on. Give me the top dollar initiative. Ah, well... Well... I had a plan, and now it's out the window.
Well, I'm gonna go pay.
Sorry, P. Okay.
All right, Balthus, you have the initiative.
Cool. I will. Game's still paused.
Oh yeah.
I will step in and then, using a sorcery point to do a twinned spell. Just reading how many I need to spend. Okay, so I need to spend 2. And I will do a Chaos Bolt on both of them. On the wolf. Both wolves.
All right. There's a hit on the first one.
Battle music now.
Yeah, it's playing. And a miss on the second one.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Roll damage did not work. I'll just do it again. Yeah.
Alright, you hit the first wolf for 10 force damage. Sort of colliding with it and slamming it into the cave wall. It sort of lets out a barky whimper. Go on.
And then I will step back to make sure other people have a clearer line of sight.
Alright. One of the wolves sprints forwards.
Ah,
Sort
you
of-
activated my trap card. Don't have one.
Breathes deeply, and then all of a sudden, it's like a frog, how they sort of take in air, and then just sort of like poofs itself, and all these green spores explode off the fungus on its back and washes over everybody. I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, huge area.
Yeah, fuck you. I have a +5. A plus fucking 5. God damn it. Hate this place.
Everyone except for Heimlich has the poisoned condition, as you begin wildly coughing and spluttering as these spores empty your lungs. So it's in a 15-foot burst around the wolf, and the cloud is lingering. The woman conjures another green flame and flings it at the only one she can see, Gideon.
Oh, God's sake.
A 17, Gideon, you manage to duck at the last second as it whizzes past you again, washes over the cave walls. And then it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire right here, so I can get both this one and this one in it, and they both need to do Dexterity saving throws. Ideally, they both fail. Well, actually, oh sorry, I cast it there. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Yep.
It's 20-foot
Is that
cube,
it?
not 20-foot radius.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Don't worry. These two guys.
The wolf passes. The woman does not. He is covered in your flickering fairy fire.
So that means anyone who's poisoned, it's just a regular attack roll on her. But Heimlich, you get advantage.
Ooh.
Did it for you, baby.
Ooh.
Aoife, is your turn.
I'm gonna unload an arrow at this boy here. At disadvantage, I guess. Guess not.
That is a miss, yes. It embeds itself in the silt on the floor. Goes wide.
Is that the circle for the poison cloud?
Yeah.
Does that mean I would have been out of it?
No, you're inside it.
Because he's just there.
And then I'm gonna back away. Sorry.
Okay. The other
Out of the
wolf
cloud.
sprints forwards. This other one attacks Heimlich. The back there.
Get out of it.
Kids.
Heimlich, it latches onto you. You take 8 piercing damage.
For God's sake. I hate being tanked.
Heimlich, not Gideon.
Ah, sorry, I thought you said... Sorry.
Nope, me.
And you need to make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay, sure.
That is a
Hey,
pass.
you got a better strength than me.
It latches onto your leg and pulls. You manage to not get tripped over. And then it is your turn.
Motherfucker. Okay, this has changed my entire fucking plan now. Well, he's fucking deleted pretty much. I cast Toll of the Dead on him.
And the wolf.
Yeah, for a fucking whopping 1.
That's how we do it.
Wisdom saving throw fails. It takes 1 necrotic damage.
Excellent. So he's still he's still on me, right?
He's in combat range. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's not actually grappling me.
No.
Scott, do you target the one that had already taken damage?
Yep.
It should actually do a D12 rather than a D8 then.
What did I roll?
Did
D12.
a
You rolled a
D12.
d12.
Oh, it was a D12 flat. Alright.
Yep. All right. I move out of range of the spore cloud.
All right. He makes an opportunity attack.
Try.
It hits for 4 piercing damage. Make a strength saving throw.
No.
Alright, he pulls you to the ground before you're able to run away. It sort of latches out, bites into your lower calf, and then wrenches you down, and you fall prone in the position you were in.
Yuck.
End of the round.
Oh.
Gideon has initiative on round 2.
Acid splash on both the ones in front of me, so I go. They both need to do.
Just quick, Heimlich, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me too? Ended your turn in the poison cloud.
Ooh.
Or cloud, I should say.
That's 2 20s, man. I'm so good.
That is a good 20. Yeah, you just hold your breath as you're like sort of low enough below the spore cloud. The 2 wolves make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, they do, and they need to fail, Josh.
Top one passes.
Bottom one fails.
Bottom one also passes. Spit forth acid, but it's sort of like just absorbed by the growth of fungus all over their
And
backs.
I will move there. My action.
Okay. Alright, the bottom wolf continues to try to maul Heimlich while he's down. It makes an attack with advantage. Heimlich, you take 7 piercing damage as it just begins to lay into the meat of your upper thigh. Balthus, is your turn.
Okay, I will step back to get out of this disgusting spore cloud, and then I will use only 1 sorcery point this time, and because I'm casting a low level of Chaos Bolt at both wolves.
Ew.
Did that one roll? Yep. So that was the first one.
Yep.
And the second.
Did you spend 2 points?
Only 1 because there's only one level 1 spell.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's twin
The other
spell
one.
and advantage, or?
No,
Yes,
that's
Disadvantage because of poison. Yeah, sorry, misread it. Right, you hit the first one, roll for damage on that, and the second one misses.
Sorry, I rolled disadvantage on damage on the second. If it's gone through. No, it did not come through.
Both chaos bolts came through. Ah, cool.
14 damage.
Cool. Crackle of lightning. So yeah, there's extend your hand. The bolt of lightning all of a sudden flashes and illuminates the cave, whizzes over Heimlich's head, and hits the wolf that's mauling him dead center. It just instantly just disintegrates the wolf, explodes into a like sort of flaming mass, and just, like is left in just sort of a charred,
Yeah, perfect.
stinking, burning heap. Heimlich, it's your turn.
I cast Ray of Sickness on the chick.
All right, you gonna stand up?
I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's her saving throw. Ray of Sickness. Oh, actually, no, I do it. Yeah, I do stand up, and then do it.
Have advantage.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Wait, is it a roll to hit one? Oh, it's not.
No, it's a con save.
All right, it's a concept.
Make a ranged spell tag on a hit.
Oh.
Target takes that.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I do.
It's weird. It usually rolls the attack. Alright, that is a hit for 8 poison damage.
And then now she has to make a con saving throw.
She takes 4 poison damage.
No, the con saving throw is for poison effect only.
She's got resistance.
Ah.
But she makes a con saving throw. Oh, she's immune to the poison condition, so it does not work.
Well.
So your Ray of Sickness lashes out, hits her for a bit, and in a second she sort of doubles over for a second, like clutches her stomach, and then sort of shakes it off. She's like, yeah. Your poisons are weak, sorcerer.
My poisons are the strongest.
Aoife, it's your turn.
This on him.
Blargle, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Absorb elements.
Oh no, sorry, not that. Wrong one.
I was like, what?
That one.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. Okay.
And then bow shot at him. That's a 12.
A 12 is just misses. It skims just past the top of the wolf. Even takes off one of its mushrooms growing out of its back, but the arrow keeps going.
Damn it.
Damn it.
That's my turn, yeah.
Having seen one... What we got there? Yeah, having just seen her wolf drop to the floor, the woman sort of walks forwards, conjures another flame, and hurls it at Gideon there.
Yuck. What do you want from me?
She just rolls to hit. You are hit.
How much am I looking at?
An emerald green flame streaks across the cave. You take 5 fire damage.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
The wolf then attempts to bite you. It is a miss. It sort of latches on and just gets armor instead, just sort of injuring its teeth. It continues to just attempt to puncture, but the teeth just find no purchase. That is end of the round. Alright, Heimlich, you have the initiative.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at that bit with advantage.
Oh. Oh.
Cop it.
watching the initiatives roll. There we go. Alright, a 20 hit. Your crossbow, streaks through the cave, catches her in the side. She howls in pain. She takes 10 piercing damage.
Wreck. I move.
Oh, it killed her. Alright, it's a more of a
10
critical
damage.
hit than I thought. It hits her. And she goes down as this bolt pierces her side. She sort of howls and gurgles as it pierces her lungs, and then she drops to the floor.
What? She only took 10 damage, didn't she?
She's been
That's
hit
me.
already by something.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit her as well. I hit her twice.
Okay, Aoife, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot this wolf again and miss again.
Do you like how I put the target on it so that it's your marked target?
Oh no, how's a dirty 20?
That's a hit this time.
24 damage.
That is a big
Right.
hit. How would you like to hit this wolf for literally 3 times its amount of hit points?
If it's just like she's missed the first 2 shots, she's like, fuck, and then just levels it, looking straight for the eye. Boom. Trying to put the arrow straight through the fucking creature's head.
Josh, just so you know, Gideon dies instantly and gets replaced with Gideon exactly the same, but as a ranger.
Gideon's long lost brother he didn't know anything about.
Yeah, Gideon,
Video.
who has a full face, but he's missing an arm.
I lean over the body, and I whisper into the ear of the corpse. My bolts are stronger than you, poison maker. Wicked.
I go check the table, the contents.
The spore of the cloud of spores sort of eventually settles, and you guys lose the poison condition.
Good. That's nice.
Balthus, as you approach the table, you see it appears to be a ramshackle alchemy lab. There's a pot sort of boiling away with some sort of concoction inside it. And there's a sort of array of herbs and vials and other alchemical reagents sitting there.
Artificers, this is probably more your sort of table, and I'll
First thing I want to ask is there enough stuff here for me to put together to create a Alchemist Supplies?
That's exactly what you can do, yes.
Yes, I will start gathering this stuff together.
As you
check on the
are sort of gathering all the stuff off the table and putting it in a bag to create the alchemical supplies, you also find a handwritten note folded over once on the table.
I will not read it. I only read notes that are folded over twice. Now I'll read it. I'm very keen to read this out.
So it's a request, and it says, Daradella, we need more of your dream-inducing brews, as well as more of that oil. And it's signed by a person named Malicious.
Malicious. What are they asking for again, sorry?
dream.
Inducing.
Dream juice.
Yep.
The dream-inducing tinctures and poisons.
Dream juice from... And what was
Dream-inducing tinctures and poisons.
Am I able to assess what was currently being manufactured here, like on the table, like when we walked in?
You can know it's being scooped up by Gideon.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to, like, frantically grab everything. Like, the idea is, like, I start gathering stuff together, but if I... Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
What was on her person?
Just buckskin clothes. Probably like a small pouch full of reagents.
Wait, I take the pouch.
Alright.
Alright.
Do I acquire the materials required to summon a familiar?
No.
I look at this nook and cranny of the cave. Then I'll go to the door and open this other door.
So you
Check inside.
push open the door into what seems to be her makeshift bedroom in the cave. See a bedroll over in the corner, as well as a few crates scattered around.
Anything in the crates?
Yeah, start looking around, seeing if there's anything valuable.
Alright, so you find
For hidden stuff. Oops, wrong check. This one.
You find a pouch hidden under the bedroll containing 392 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Just inside a rather large sort of leather bag.
I'll split them up evenly among the party.
You find inside one of the crates
98
small chest containing an assortment of multicolored gems.
Ooh.
As you sort of rummage through the chest, you notice that one of these gems in particular, slightly larger than the others, and it's sort of an uncut jade colored gem, but it seems to have a sort of swirling illuminated property on the inside.
Could this possibly be what the fisherman? What's his name? Tully? He was seeing.
It does
witch
meet that
cast
description.
a spell on it.
It doesn't emit any light.
Oh,
She
okay.
was casting green flames. That may have been what he saw.
That might have been it, yeah. I guess.
Can I cast an Arcana check to see what it is?
No.
Alright, fine. I cast Identify.
You need a pearl worth 100 GP to cast Identify.
Do I not have that as part of my original component pack?
No. Money, things with a GP value on them aren't in component bag.
Right, okay.
You find a small snuff box also in the chest. Just with, as you slide it open carefully, there is a very fine brown powder inside of it.
I just got rid of my. What is this? Can I do? What is this powder? Can I examine it?
Roll in.
I have
Roll
Alchemist
a
Supplies.
wisdom.
Ooh. Wisdom?
Yeah.
Alright. Plus nothing. Oh, an 18.
Right, so you're not sure what it is. But you do deduce that it seems to have some sort of magical property.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure what this powder is, but it holds some sort of essence on it or something. I might need to take it back to that alchemist in town. He might know more than I. This is beyond my... unless you, Heimlich, you know what this powder is?
What kind of, like, Arcana check for that, or no?
It's a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Yeah. Is he able to take one?
No, like you've deduced that it's magical, but it
Ah,
will
you
also
just-
need to be identified.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, maybe someone in town can identify what this powder actually is.
What
Can I
does
take
the...
can I take a small pinch of it and like throw it into the room where we fought her? See what it does if I throw it.
It just goes poof and
So it makes a poof.
dissipates on the. No, it just like it's like you throw a finger full of dust.
All right, I pick it back up and put it in.
Yeah.
I do have to finish up soon, Josh. I do apologize.
Yeah, we're nearly done. You also find a scroll inside the chest.
Ooh.
And 2 corked potions. One full of a vial full of ruby red liquid. Another full of a viscous brown liquid.
Can I examine them to find out what they are at all?
You can taste them if you want. Try and identify them.
Would tasting them mean that they are used?
No.
Okay, well the red one I'm gonna go
If
out
it's
on a hunch and
poisonous,
say that's a
it
healing.
will. Yeah.
It will cause. Okay, well I will taste the creamy, beautiful one. Because I have a feeling the red one is a healing.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, very good with that. It's a flat 0. 11.
You do identify the red one as a potion of healing.
Oh no, I said I was only going to do the other liquid because I doesn't
Oh,
matter.
right.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'll test the other one there. No.
Not sure about that one. Yeah, but it tastes nutty.
Nutmeggy. Does somebody else want to have a taste of it? I'm not quite sure what this potion is. The other one's a healing potion. A little bit better after drinking that.
You didn't die, so I guess I'll have a look.
Maybe take a bigger mouthful this time.
You're not sure either, Aoife, but you're like, it does taste nutty.
It doesn't taste too bad, does it?
And it doesn't taste too bad at all.
I thought it would taste disgusting, looking at the colour of it. It's quite gross.
Yes. Anyone else like to partake in some tasting?
No, thank you.
I'll give it a go.
Don't think we should just go around tasting strange liquids, but
Well, you never know. It'll be fine.
Alright. Althus, you identify it as a potion of climbing, but there's not enough left for it to have full effect now.
Oh, down the hatch, and I put it. I just down it, and I try to walk up a wall.
I have a spell for that.
But I had a potion for it.
Had.
Exactly. So we're all a very tiny bit better at climbing.
But
what
the
gemstones did you say there were? Sorry.
I didn't tell you. I can give you a list of what's in there if you want.
Just so I get added to my inventory.
Yeah. Just refer to it as the chest of gemstones that you found for now. Unless you want to individually, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 gems in it.
No, that's right. I'll just write chest of gemstones.
Not including that luminous green one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've just added chest of gemstones in my other notes.
All right, and yes, the scroll. Either.
I could do a check.
Yeah, if someone looks at it, there's no check required. You sort of read it, and it is a scroll that casts a spell that would purify food and drink.
Well, this scroll here will protect someone from food that has either gone off, poisoned, or other symptoms. It purifies food or water or drink.
That could definitely come in handy.
It could if we were under attack, or if we have another potion or a brew and we really needed to drink. Oh, if you were to take a bowl full of seawater and cast it on it, would it become water or unsaltified?
I don't know. You have to look up the spell and see.
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so because it's just it might remove negative bacteria in it, but salt's not a negative.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. I like that. What if it's urine?
Well, urine's sterile.
Good point. Alright, don't worry. I'm not going to test these things. There are the other viscous liquids we could test, but there's no point.
All non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. So yeah, it would just be very pure seawater.
So we could have kept the bacon and eggies. Oh well. I'll pitch it to the boys. Next week we're going back.
Yeah. I guess we wait here until the guy rocks up.
wait until 12, yeah.
Alright, so yes, around 2.5, 3 hours later, Tolly returns. You see he hit the lantern on his boat as he He starts rowing in towards shore. Well, what did you find?
We found
Well-
some sort of woman. She attacked us. We had dogs taken care of. Some
had-
sort of alchemist.
She had dogs.
We had 2 dogs.
Yeah,
They were
wolves,
covered in
like
mushrooms.
fungus wolves.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
it's quite
wolves.
weird.
Wolves. More like wolves.
And she was casting green flame.
Yes. So you were right.
I was
it's
right. It
sorted
was the
now.
witch.
Yeah,
Yes,
possibly.
it was the witch. Yeah, it was a witch. I'm not sure
She's
if it was
dead.
the witch.
Well, it might not be the actual. Yeah, sure. Why not?
We killed someone. Not sure if it's the same witch that
She
vanished
cast-
the entire thing. Yeah.
She casts spells.
Tell me more about it on the way back.
Certainly
Yeah,
not.
right.
You board his
we were
boat.
first attacked by vines.
he begins rowing east,
I dropped the lantern and I broke it. I do apologize. for that,
taking you
but it was
guys back to
quick.
Thrushmoor. And we'll call it a night
I
there.
took several damage in the beginning, but we took an hour rest and healed ourselves up. I then pushed more vines away. We stooped down into a room. Maybe this we're going for a bit. I feel like the bit's gone now.
It was a good bit.
Thank
It
you.
was a good bit.
I love
It was nice.
Stranger on Aeons does be a best.
GG's.
Hell
Yeah.
Witch down.
Oh,
Gee.
we killed the witch. The
XP tonight.
yeah.
Oh, we actually.
800,000?
575.
575. Josh, that's too little for level 5. Just so you know.